Once I find out you fucking on broke niggas, I don't even want that cat no more. Lately I been sliding around in the lounge truck, I don't want that scat no more. Bows coming in and out like the burger spot, young nigga been getting off low. And the little bitch couldn't even believe her eyes, she see my face.
Y'all here, you talking about that football shit, man. Y'all know how it go down out here, man. Y'all know how it go down, man. But y'all already know. You tuned into another underrated sports podcast. Yes, sir, man. We back in this thing, man. We got the boy Miguel in the building.
What's the word, everybody? Man, it's been a while, man.
No, it hasn't. Stop saying that, bro.
I think it has. But we miss y'all. We love y'all, man. We back with another week of that heat, man. Steady applying pressure to these other podcasts, man. Putting our foot on their neck. You know how we coming.
Yes, sir. We got the boy Jay Holes in the building.
Man, what's the word, everybody, man?
Y'all know.
Keeping it light today.
For sure. I'm Cordell. We in this thing, doing what we do. We back in the building, man. How y'all boys feel, man?
Good, bro.
Good, man. Can't complain, man.
You feeling good?
I'm always feeling good.
For sure, man.
Right,
blessed.
Man. Blessed and highly favored.
I ain't gonna complain. Don't nobody want to hear it anyway,
right.
ladies.
What you gonna do if I tell you I'm not?
You know what I'm saying? But man, hey, before we get started, y'all already know, man. Got to shout out that sponsor, baby. What's Poppin' Popcorn out of Las Vegas, man. What's poppin'? Y'all already know, man. We still got some of that low left.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I mean, man. What's poppin'? Y'all already know, man. If you want to put your orders in, man. I know I said it's in Vegas. They are in Vegas. But that don't mean nothing. You can still place your order online at what'spoppin.vegas, as you can see on the screen. You feel me? You can go online, you put your orders in your carts. Whatever you put in your cart, shipping is already included in that total, man. I'm telling you, this popcorn is amazing.
Fire.
Just found out it's a healthy popcorn too, man. The owner herself is a vegan, so you know anything she makes is gonna be good. It tastes amazing. It's healthy for you, good for you, man. So you can get all kind of flavors, man. They got everything. They got some little stuff you can put together. You can order separate flavors and things like that. You can order the gin mix. That's her special. It's amazing. Got some in there. You know what I mean? It's going crazy, man. Or if you want to, put your orders in over the phone, you can call the owner herself, Jen at 331-218-9304. Again, that is 331-218-9304. Make sure y'all take the time out to find out what's popping. Your order, your popcorn gonna come to you like this in this bag. It will not go stale on you. It's not gonna be broken up. It's not gonna be none of that, man. They're gonna be intact. It's gonna taste amazing, man. So, hey, don't hesitate. You feel me?
Sir.
Let's pass this thing over to Miguel, man. See what he got to say.
We coming, man. Hey, we're trying something new today. This that Hornitos, the Castellino. This is a clear anejo, man. Hornitos, y'all got one with this. Mix it with a little lemonade, or you could drink it straight, man. It's definitely a good mix, man. So shout out to Hornitos.
You said you hornito, man. Go on with that, bro. Go on with that, bro.
That's Spanish for horny.
Go on with that, my boy.
Let me find out that's what that means, too, bro.
That boy, he hornito. Pops, come get him, man. Right. Come get your boy over here, man.
Spicy. He's a spicy
Miss
boy.
Hawkins better watch out.
Zesty.
Hey, man, look, man. Hey, it's a big week, man. Big week of sports coming up, man. It's a lot going on.
Yes, sir.
Before we get into it, I just want to say, before I run down what we got for y'all on our list, I just want to say it's a big week for sports only because my Duval Jacksonville Jaguars playing in London this weekend, man. Sure. So for all y'all early risers, we did it for the next 2 weeks. So for all y'all early risers, man, on Sunday morning, 8:30, you can check us out on ESPN. It'll probably be on Channel 7 as well if you are early riser. If not, don't worry about it. And then we playing against Atlanta this week. Then the next week, we back in London again against the Buffalo Bills, same time, 8:30, man. Catch us out there, man. That's all I want to throw out there.
2 weeks.
I think it's smart.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, we win in London. We win a lot in London, so don't worry about that. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. We got a lot of sports coming up this week, man. This weekend is gonna be action packed, man. We got a lot of games. Like my boy Holes and them got a game. You feel me?
Got a homecoming game, senior night.
I'm pretty sure. Homecoming, senior night. The senior night gifts that he got, ridiculous, man. I'm gonna see if we could probably put a picture of that somewhere on here so y'all can see what my boy did for his players, man. Shout out to you. I'm proud of you for that, bro. That was huge what you did. Bro. Yeah, he got them boys together for their senior night for sure.
Yes, sir.
I know Tooks them probably playing Bloom up at Bloom Trail, Bloom Township going crazy this weekend. We got Little League, my son, his son playing, man. We going crazy. But these professional sports, man, before we get into those team sports, we're going to get into the individuals, man. We got boxing coming up. It's a huge fight going on this weekend, man. Huge fight for all my boxing fans, all my common boxing fans. Y'all should know about this one, man. We got the boy Canelo Alvarez, Saul Alvarez versus my boy Jamal Charlo. Jamel, my fault. Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo, man, they finna go at it, man. They finna do their thing, man. On Saturday, the September 30th, man, it's finna go down. You know what I mean? It's a big fight. I've been looking forward to this fight. I know the fellas have too. So I just want to real quick ask y'all boys, what are y'all expectations from this fight, and then who y'all got on the fight? You feel me?
I'll kick it off. Man, I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a real good fight, actually. And I ain't going to lie, these all accents got me pumped up, bro.
For sure.
They definitely do, because I think Jamel like got a chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? He been wanting this. He got it. Now you got to step up to the plate. Ultimately, are we giving our predictions?
Yeah. I want.
Ultimately, I think that Canelo that experience is just gonna just top him. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be a battle, man. It's gonna be an old school in the tire brawl. You know, they both coming out swinging. They gonna do their thing, bro. I'm going with Canelo though, man. At the end of the day.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Like, I mean, I'm not going to go against Canelo. I love Canelo. I think being able to see him from the beginning to where he at now and watching that maturation and just watching him just climb that ladder and challenge himself. Like, every step of the way, he's also challenged himself. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think Jamel's coming in with an underdog-ish mentality. And I think that's a good thing, because I think usually he comes in a little arrogant, a little pompous. But I think he knows he got one of them ones in front of him.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
He definitely ain't talking like that.
No. You know.
He ain't talking like he usually do.
He's not talking spicy like he usually talk.
Yeah.
This ain't Tony Harrison.
Yeah, right.
All right. You ain't finna knock the buffs off nobody's face here.
Right.
All right. So it's going to be interesting, though. I think it's going to come down to he's coming in very humble. Can he keep that level of humility and just keep his head throughout the entire fight? Now, if he gets down on the cards, will he lose it and start swinging for the fences? This ain't the person to swing for the fences for.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I think it was the Beevil, right, that Canelo lost.
Yeah, when he moved up.
I think that's just another notch under his belt where he learned his limits as a fighter. He jumped a little too far out. He got out there in deep water with a shark and got his ass bit. Yeah. And I think he learned from that, and that's a good thing to learn from. And this is coming back around now.
Facts.
So it should be a good ass fight.
For sure. I think it's gonna definitely be a good fight. I'm hoping for a good fight. I love Charlo. I love both of the Charlo twins. But everybody know I'm a huge fan of Canelo. I think he's the best in boxing right now. Even still, even with Bud, doing what he do. I think that I'm obviously taking Canelo. I got Canelo on this fight, but I think that Charlo has a shot. Now, see, my only drawback with it is that if you don't know, Charlo's moving up a weight class to fight Canelo, right? Where Canelo does damage at.
Yep.
So with that comes when you move up in weight comes kind of like a loss of power and things like that. People who naturally that size, but I think that. I'll say this: Mexicans only fight one way. In my opinion, they only fight one way.
That's facts.
That's kind of coming forward where they not really trying to duck too much, right? But so I say this: if Charlo can use his jab and his speed, he got a real shot. You know what I mean? I don't think that he gonna knock. I don't think he got a shot at knocking Canelo out at all. I don't think he has a shot at that. Now, I could be completely wrong. I don't know what he been doing in camp, but I don't think he got a shot at that. But I think if he's just a boxer, which is what he's good at, then he got a chance. But Canelo a bad boy, man. He a bad boy, man. So it's gonna be nasty, man. So I'm taking Canelo, man. That fight in Vegas, it's kicking off. I think the undercards kick off at 8 p.m. So if y'all gonna order that thing, go ahead and order it. Get you a fight night in, man. This is a fight you don't want to miss, man. It's gonna be lit, man, for sure.
Facts.
For sure, man. But let's move on, man. Let's jump into this NBA.
Let's talk about
NBA, man. For
Big
everybody that don't know,
Big
man, we
news
had
today.
some breaking news today, man. Damian Lillard, man. Dame time,
Call
man.
that full name.
Damian Lillard
Right.
was traded today. You know, he's been asking for a trade. It was no secret. He wanted out of Portland after he said he wanted to compete for a championship. He gave them all he could give them. They didn't put the pieces around him that he felt like he needed to compete for a championship, so he wanted out. He named some teams that he wanted to go to. I don't think that Milwaukee was one of those teams.
He was not.
But he was, I guess, Portland had to go with what they can get the most in return for, which is, that's business. So they ended up trading him to the Milwaukee Bucks. The only real, they gave up Drew Holiday, like Grayson Allen. I don't know if it was somebody else, but the only real piece they really lost was Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of feel like you swapping that out. You swapping out Drew for Dame. So I get it. So I want to ask the fellas, man, with this trade, you got the Greek Freak over there. You still got Middleton. You still got Portis over there. You still got Lopez.
Yeah.
Do they have enough to win a ring? Does this trade put them right back where they were a couple of years ago, championship contention?
I think so off the top, because they ain't, like you said, it was like an exchange. It was an exchange for Drew, for Dame, but it's also, we ain't gonna lie, Dame a little bit better.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So,
a little bit.
But they didn't lose anybody though.
Yeah.
They didn't lose anybody. It wasn't like
That's
a
the key.
drastic hit.
Yeah, that's the key.
It wasn't like, man, Milwaukee. No, it's, hey, man, y'all got better. Y'all got Dame time. And he bringing Dame time in Milwaukee. And we already said we going to catch the game.
For sure.
Like the fellas hit on, Bobby P., Lopez, Middleton. Then you got a Greek Freak over there. And they're going to probably spend a little bit of money to upgrade the bench a little bit with some common role players, man. You get for little or nothing. They're going to be all right. I think this is it. I think this is what I think in the East,
Hell yeah.
it's it.
Man, listen, IT done already tweeted and said, y'all need a backup.
Yeah.
Then I already
That's it.
tweeted and said,
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
probably
little
tweet that to every team.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I think
be
he's
nice.
still ball. Don't
Be
know.
nice.
We ain't
Don't
gonna
do
talk
that.
about
Be
that.
nice.
Nah, he probably
Be nice.
tweet that
Don't
to
do
the
that.
to the
Don't do that,
Bulls,
bro.
to the Cavaliers, to
Facts.
the
Don't do that.
Spurs.
Don't do that. You know what I'm
Everybody,
saying?
man.
Bitch, you being
I like
disrespectful.
Isaiah Thomas. I like him, but I'm just saying, when you need a job, you need a job.
That's a fact.
You
That's
know
a
what I mean?
fact. That's a
That
fact.
mo- he ain't
Hey, listen, that's a fact.
man, tweeting out to everybody, man.
Ain't no unemployment for NBA players. All right, you don't get no benefits. All right,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But listen, I think this is a better situation than the Heat situation because
me.
what Riley would have had to give up, what Portland was going to ask for, just wasn't going to make sense, and it was going to deplete the Heat. This is like but even swap ain't no swindle. I feel like everybody's getting a piece. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like everybody's getting a piece outside of, you know what I'm saying, we talked about earlier a little bit, DeAndre Ayton, old man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, long sock Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, outside of him, like, I think it's just an even swap. I think everybody gets a little piece of what they need. And I think if these two are healthy, if Giannis and Dame can stay healthy, and Middleton, of course, you know what I'm saying? If those three are healthy, that's a tough triplet.
Facts.
That's a tough one. We know Giannis can get to the bucket. We know when Middleton open, he definitely can knock it down. And we know Dame ain't his limitless on his jump shot. That's a recipe for disaster for anybody guarding those three.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be interesting. I like it.
Yeah, no, I like it a lot. I think, yeah, for sure. I think that they definitely become instant championship contenders with this trade. It was a 3-team deal, like they said. Ho's favorite player, DeAndre Ayton, was trading from the Suns to Portland. Him and Drew go over to Portland. So that's gonna be interesting in itself. But and then you got people like Nurkic went over to Phoenix, and Grayson Allen, I think, went to Phoenix
Nice little.
as well. Yeah. So it was a decent trade all around the board. I feel like it was a decent trade. But as far as Milwaukee, man, I feel like I would trade Drew for Dame any day of the week.
I would have loved for Drew to stay.
Right. If
Oh,
we,
that
that would have been too
stealing.
much. That would have been too much.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm sure they probably got, like y'all said, some shooters or something on either on the bench or they gonna grab some or something like that, man. But I think that when you got an unstoppable force like Giannis going to the hole, we already know what he can do. He 3-pointer, yeah.
Shake.
You
We ain't gonna lie, he shake
don't need
it.
it
You
no
know what I
more.
mean?
Yeah.
But he do knock it down from time to time.
Yeah.
And but we know what we know what we're gonna get from him.
Yep.
In that paint, right? Going to the hole. Then you got Middleton who could shoot the lights out. Then you got Dame who could come through and do it all.
If you drive,
And then you still got Lopez who stretches
Yep.
the
That's
floor
what
at the,
I'm
from the
saying,
five.
Giannis
Yeah.
driving, you got 3 kickouts.
Clinton Portis,
Bobby Portis.
I mean, Clinton Portis, your
damn,
man.
running back.
That's how y'all know I'm a football. That's how y'all know I'm a football junkie.
Yeah, Bobby
I
P.
only think football. Bobby Portis, man, he can hit that corner 3, man. He can hit the 3 too. He can stretch the floor as well. So I mean, they got shooting. They got shooting. So what I think it'll really come down to ultimately is the defense.
For sure.
But I think that'll work itself out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Giannis pushes everybody to be better on both ends of the flow, man. If you're going to play with him, I feel like you're going to have to bring it.
Got to.
You know what I mean? Because he don't settle for the bullshit. So
And it take the load off both of them.
facts.
Yeah.
Having
Facts.
another alpha
Man.
takes the load off both
Facts.
of them.
And
bro.
that may keep Middleton healthy. That may keep
They was weighing too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then I'm also a fan of it because Milwaukee ain't that far away from
Man,
from
sure.
Chicago.
We
So
rock over there.
we always go to Milwaukee games already anyway, so it's already lit, man. So shout out to them, man. I definitely think they'll be one of them teams that we consider, when as they always are coming out of the East. But I think this just pushes them, a little bit further ahead, man, for sure. Let's move on though, man. Let's get into this college football. As we all know, we all buffs over here at heart. We all believe, man. We love
Definitely
Prime.
believe, Prime.
We love Prime, man. We mess with the Colorado Buffaloes, man. But hey, if you did not know, they play Oregon, and but everybody on this show, unlike you common football fans out there, we all called this. We all said that they would lose to Oregon. We knew that this would be a tough one. We knew that what Prime was working with
For sure.
this year, his first year there, wouldn't be enough to compete with those top schools in the pack. You feel me? So, and Oregon is one of those. Oregon is a top 10 team. We all know they known for speed.
Facts.
They known for flying around, hitting people on defense.
Yeah.
It's all good, but Colorado lost that one 42-6. It's all good, you know what I mean? But
None of us
we saw a lot, at least I know for a fact, I saw a lot of Prime Deion Sanders Colorado Buffalo hate
Yeah.
during and after the game.
You know it. You knew it was coming.
A lot of people saying, "Oh, they wasn't like that and all that." Like, if you paid attention to football, you would have knew. You would have knew. You kind of would have expected this.
For sure.
So what I want to ask y'all boys, man, is it time to panic in Colorado?
No.
No. It's
No.
still early, bro. It's still early. It's day.
Yeah.
I mean, truth be told, I mean, the naysayers need to be quiet anyway because they didn't even think that they was gonna win 3 games, and they're 3-1.
That's a fact.
Which
That's
is
a
absurd.
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I
absurd.
mean, they didn't already, to common people standards, then already excelled that. So it's like, it's like Cordell hit on. Common football fans, we love Prime, and we ain't no fools. We knew what they were stepping up against. We know who they stepping up against this week.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like he said in the press conference. I don't even need to go in detail. He said, "You better beat me now. This the worst we're gonna be."
1,000%.
And I think that line alone needs to have everybody on their toes shivering because you better beat him now. Because literally what he got now, he's taking on players. He only had a half a season to recruit, and they still doing a phenomenal job, man. He's doing his thing, but I mean they're gonna face some obstacles. You know what I mean? First year coach, staff, players that's not used to this type of coaching. You know what I'm saying? And players that's not used to this type of talent being around them. You know what I mean? So Pac-12 ain't nobody to play with right now, man. Pac-12
It's
got
the best
some
conference in the country right now.
I mean, and you know how I feel about the SEC, but I have to admit
Best conference in the country.
they playing the best football right now.
Best quarterback play.
Facts.
Best conference in the country
Facts.
right now.
So I mean, and they'll be okay. They'll be okay, man. They're gonna face some obstacles, and that's just what to expect. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't think it's no time to panic. I mean,
Nah.
to be real.
Man, ain't no time to panic, bro. Like we just said, Pac-12 playing the best football in the country right now. They got the best quarterback play. They legitimately have 6 or 7 quarterbacks who will be drafted. 6 to 7 people out of 12? That's crazy. That's draft eligible that can be drafted, bro. Like, this ridiculous. And I think people really got to understand is that, bro, what he's done in 8 months?
Mm-hmm. Something like
About
that.
8 months. You literally have reworked the college roster in 8 months, and you don't have all the pieces you need, and you still competing against a coach that's going into what? I think it's the 3rd year. So Danny Land is going into his 3rd year. Let's not forget, his first year, he got his ass waxed by his old boss in Georgia. Oregon got that ass motherfucking belt to ass. And he had to learn from that. Coach Prime is going to learn from this. And like he said, get me now. Because when it's all said and done, mark it. In 2 to 3 years from now, they'll be saying Coach Prime is cheating.
Right.
Facts.
Exactly.
By the way he's going to
That
bring
way.
in recruits.
Facts.
I believe that.
By the way he's bringing in recruits. So think about it. There's nowhere else in the country where a coach is going to allow you to be you.
Yeah.
Like I always tell kids, be the best you within a team structure. And when you get a coach that allows you to be the best you within a team structure, that's the place for you.
Facts.
Like you can't just conform, because what if your conformity don't fit me? What if it makes me less than? You know what I'm saying? And Coach Prime is allowing people to be themselves and ascend. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be tough. But ain't no time to panic, bro.
Nah.
Ain't no time to panic. He knew what it was going into this year.
Yeah,
Facts.
he know
This is a tough season. You know what I'm saying? Oregon and USC back to back. Washington State is rolling. Washington is rolling. Hell, Oregon State with fucking DJ look good. This was gonna be a tough year.
Yeah.
This was gonna be a tough year.
For sure. And I think that, like I said when I kicked the segment off, if you're not a common football fan and you understand that, you understood that from jump. I seen people saying everything from Shador week and all of this off that one game, and it was just like,
yeah, you crazy.
That's why I really don't jam with social media too tough unless I'm promoting the brand, because I don't like the cap. Like it's too much capping going on, bro. Like, and it make me like I'm not gonna sit there and argue with nobody on social media, but it make me want to, because I know this game and I love this game, bro. And it just make me feel like for somebody who don't even take their time to really sit down and pay attention to what the fuck going on, bro, you should just keep your opinions to yourself.
Right.
Because soon as it was just the last 3 weeks, you was on their nuts. Now all of a sudden they ain't there, they weak, whatever. But do I think it's time to panic? I don't. I feel like at this point in the season, what is it, week 4, week 5? I feel like Colorado has already overachieved.
Yes.
I feel like they've already beat the expectations put on them anyway.
For sure.
By beating TCU coming out the gate, by beating the Nebraska Big Ten school, you know what I mean? That battle they had with Colorado State, down 2 scores coming into the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
That's not. Come on, man. Shador already done broke the passing record at the school. That's not nothing to take lightly. Like
They done had some quarterbacks in Colorado. They done had some quarterbacks in Colorado now.
And they done had some receivers. Shout out.
For sure.
Shout out. You know, my boy LaVishka should know.
There you go. Okay, my fault. Yeah, former
dog,
family.
play for the
That's
Panthers
family,
now.
man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, man. So I don't think it's time to panic. I think the coach from Oregon, I think he did a lot of that stuff he was doing. He did that for clout. Like, that was clout. Now he tried to talk all that stuff about Colorado, talk about when they play for clicks, we play for wins. Bro, what causes you to even say that? How can you say Coach Prime or anybody on his team is playing for clicks? What does that even mean? What does that even mean, bro?
Because he gonna get the clicks regardless.
I'm not mad.
But I will say this.
clicks
I will say
regardless.
this. I feel like what he did was for clout, because if anybody, I don't know if y'all watching, y'all paid attention. The camera people said, the commentator said, like, he told the camera crew they could come in and film him say that. So he filmed him, give him the speech. Now, if I was on Oregon, would that speech have gotten me hyped? Oh, for sure. It would have turned me up. It would have turned me up. But I feel like you were the clout warrior at the end of the day, my friend. But
Facts.
next year, bro, you better hope them changes, because I know they're supposed to split the conference up and all of that. He better hope that they don't have to play Colorado again next year, bro, because I feel like it won't be that. It won't be 42-6. Now, I ain't saying Colorado gonna win, but I'm saying it won't be 42-6, my boy.
Bo Nix won't be there.
Yeah.
Let me not say he won't.
You know that
Well,
man. He'll find a way.
He might get that 7th year.
He get
I'm
that
finna
7th
say,
might
year.
get that
Bo will
7th
find a way
year.
to come back.
Hey, Bo done stuck around.
Bo
Facts.
like 29.
I like Bo Nix though. Y'all, a lot of people don't like Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. You know what I'm saying? Overall, I'm with it. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, And people gotta chill.
Yeah.
People just gotta chill and just stop hating, bro. Like hate,
That's it.
It's just like an ugly, ugly, ugly thing, bro.
And a lot of y'all ain't never watched a down of college football until prime. Not even when he was at Jackson State, because y'all didn't even know when them games was coming on.
They ain't had ESPN Plus like we was having.
Hell no.
You know,
Y'all didn't start watching. Y'all didn't watch a down of college football until Prime became the coach of the Colorado Buffs. So your opinion does not fucking count.
He is
Nobody wants to hear it. Miguel will slap the shit out y'all for giving that opinion. Open hand. So stop doing it before I have him get on y'all ass.
He is changing the landscape of college football, and they hate it because he look like something they not used to. He talking like something they not used to. Bigger than that, he has the leverage to do these things because you can't control him.
Yes, that's the thing.
Because this is the thing. This is what makes it all funny. 15, 20 years ago when he was playing, y'all loved it.
Right.
He the same person he was as a player.
Right.
He's the same person he was as a player,
Right.
but the difference is this. He's empowering people that you once controlled.
Right.
And he's not going to allow you to control them.
Right.
Because he's been through the system already.
Facts.
The scariest thing in the world is when somebody beats the game and teaches everybody else how to beat the game.
True.
You know what I'm saying? They can't handle it. You know what I'm
And
saying?
like he always say, man, shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. on Well Off Media, man.
For sure.
You doing big things.
Yeah, sir.
Prime always get on there and let you know, I keep receipts. He keeps receipts, fellas,
For sure.
ladies and gentlemen. So y'all gonna, hey, you better beat him now. That's all I gotta say. Where we at, man?
Man, all right, bet, man. Hey, I'm with it. You better beat him now, because you ain't going to be able to get that later on. But, man, look, it ain't time to panic, man. Let's move on, man. Let's jump into the NFL, man. We got a lot to talk about in this NFL.
Yeah,
but let's go ahead and give them a little Week 3 recap. As we know, Week 3 just passed. We are entering Week 4 starting tomorrow. We got the Thursday night game coming up, but we're going to give y'all that later on. Let's give y'all a recap of Week 3, man. We had the Thursday night game. We had the New York Giants versus the San Francisco 49ers, man. 49ers took that one 30-12.
Man.
We had the Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions. Detroit took that one 20-6. We had the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Los Angeles barely snuck out of there with that one 28-24. We had the New Orleans Saints versus the Green Bay Packers, man. Amazing comeback win by the boy Jordan Love, man, in the fourth. They was down 0-17 in the fourth.
Ruin my confidence pool.
Yeah, man, I ain't picked them to win, man, but the Green Bay Packers pulled that out 18-17, 1-1. Then we had the Houston fuck y'all Texans versus my Duval Jaguars. They took us down 37-17 at home. Shout out CJ Stroud, he definitely did. He played. I can't discredit what he did for our bad play, bro. Young boy played. He did his thing.
What's a backhand compliment?
And he no, it's not a backhanded compliment. I ain't have to give him nothing. I could have talked bad about him. Young boy did his thing, and he just set a record for rookies, man, throwing for the most yards. Come on, man, let me get through this, bro.
As a Buckeye fan, that was a backhanded compliment.
Let me get through this, cuz he set a record for rookies.
I don't
bro.
like it.
Coming into the league, throwing for the most yards with no interceptions, man. So shout out to young boy.
We call that efficiency.
Then we have the Denver Let's Ride Broncos versus the Miami Dolphins, man. Miami spanked that ass 70-20.
BTA alert, belt to ass.
Then we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Cleveland Browns, man. Cleveland took that one 27-3. We had the Buffalo Bills versus the Washington Commanders, man. Buffalo took that 37-3. Indianapolis Colts versus the Ravens, man. Overtime victory. The weak-ass Colts, I don't know how that happened. Took that one 22-19. I saw that
they
overtime,
nice defense,
too.
Man.
Colts defense, ass. We got the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. New England snuck out of that, man, with that one, man. 15-10.
Matt Jones, he's a nasty boy.
We had the Carolina Panthers versus the Seattle Seahawks. Carolina took that one 27. I'm sorry. The Seahawks won that one, 37-27. We had the Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs took that one 41-10.
She was real swift.
Yes, sir. We had the Dallas Cowboys versus the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona whooped them boys 28-16.
Gator.
We had Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Las Vegas Raiders, man. Pittsburgh took that one 23-18. That was a weak-ass game in my opinion.
It was terrible.
Then we had two Monday night games again. I watched both of those. Those was both lit games, man. We had the the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Philly took that one 25-11. And then we had the last game of the night. We had the Los Angeles Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati took that one 19-16, man. So it was all in all, it was a dope weekend, man, for football, man. Everybody's still getting in the swing of things. It was just week 3. Don't judge teams too hard right now because the same teams, like, don't forget, the Lions started off like, what, 1-5, 1-6 last year, something like that. Ended up making a run, almost made the playoffs. So, man, everybody, don't get your hopes up too high right now, man, because anything can happen. You
know what I'm saying? Everybody, you either contender or pretender about week 6.
Yeah, for sure. But, man, look, since we on football, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. If y'all don't know, I know we ain't give y'all this news because it came out after we recorded. The boy Patrick Mahomes, man, they restructured it. We've been saying it on the show too. I know bro had been saying it before that, but we've been saying that obviously they was gonna restructure that $500 million deal at some point and give him more because of his play. They went ahead and did that, man. They gave my boy, they got him together $210 million between 2023 season and 2026 season. So that makes him that's the most money in the NFL given to a player over a 4-year span. Ridiculous. $210 million from 2023 season to 2026 season. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes, man.
Money bags.
Backing up the fucking
bags. Hey, was it worth it, y'all boys?
Of course, man. What you gonna do without? Well worth it. He produces this week in and week out. I mean, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT right now. So he's doing it.
Yeah, baby goat.
Baby goat.
He's the kid.
Baby goat.
He's the kid. If y'all don't know, that is what a baby goat is called. It's called the kid. Just taught y'all a little something. Okay, black educators. Yay. All right, just taught y'all a little something. All right,
my boy.
But at the end of the day, I mean, leverage.
No.
The most powerful word in the world is leverage. What you gonna do without me?
Facts.
We not invested in quality receivers.
Yeah.
No knock on Kadarius Toney, Scott Moore, and the host of other names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we seen what happened with Travis Kelce. Didn't play week 1.
Right.
It was a shit show.
For sure.
The only thing you got is 15.
15.
All right.
15.
And if 15 ain't there,
15 gonna make it. He gonna make
you
it
know
go.
what I'm saying? If the Magic Man ain't there, ain't shit shaking. You know what I'm saying?
And we hit it on it before, previously in a couple shows back. The quarterback series, man. It was just a great insight of like backstage, behind the scenes, of the work ethic he puts in, the amount of time he puts in investing into his body. You know what I'm saying, man? It's amazing, man. What we think that he's doing off the whim, like off the strength in the game, he's practicing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is amazing to me, man. You know, shout out to him, man. You deserve it, bro. Get your bag, young man. Get your bag.
Man, I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it because that just showed me what Trevor gonna get, you know? That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, for real. Mahomes, when they speak that generational talent shit, that's Mahomes, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if no other quarterback ever got a bag like he gonna get. He's still young, man. He's still super young, man. So
it's gonna happen.
Hey, I hope it do.
The market,
but I love it. I'm for it. I appreciate how the Chiefs are treating him, how they respecting their quarterback, how they showing him that that's their guy and all of that. I love that shit, man. So
question.
What up?
This is a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm intruding. Do you think the Jaguars are ready?
Ready for what?
To back up that Brinks truck.
I think, hell yeah.
That's a lot?
Hell yeah.
That's a lot?
No.
I'm not saying it ain't going to be that. But
they going to get them together.
But remember,
he going to get
as the level goes up,
sure.
So does the average or common quarterback goes up.
For sure.
If Danny Dimes, 45 a year?
Yeah.
If he's making 45.
For sure.
He getting 2-something.
He getting 2-something for sure.
Easily.
Where does if Danny Dimes getting 45, Trevor Lawrence got to at least get 10 over at the bare minimum.
No, they going.
You see what I'm saying? Sure. So you got to be prepared.
And we got the cap for it. We got the cap for it for sure.
You know
we got now. Who I don't think gonna get that bag, Josh Allen. I don't think we gonna pay him. The defensive end. I don't think we gonna keep. I don't think we gonna pay him. I think we'll offer him something, but it ain't gonna be what he want. And I don't think he deserve much anyway. He been getting in the past of this year, but his contract year. Yeah. Last year, he wasn't really on too much. He ain't really been on. He been all right. What he had like 7.5 sacks last year.
It's
average.
Always tough. It's always tough, bro.
But yeah, no.
Quarterback always go first.
Yeah, I think Trevor they gonna get Trevor together for sure. I'm with you though. He gonna have to get more than Danny Dimes and all that. He gonna get his back
for sure.
But look, since we on the topic of quarterbacks,
yay.
Miguel, sorry we got to do this, bro, but we got to shout out John, man, and his pops, man. I know y'all wanted us to talk about Justin Fields, so we gonna do it, bro.
Pops, what up, boy?
I want to ask this question to y'all boys, man. Now we all watch the Bears. Miguel, obviously a Bears fan. Mm-hmm. Holes, being an Old State fan, he fuck with Justin Fields heavy. Me, I like Justin Fields and certain select players on the Bears, but I'm not really a fan. But I do like Fields. I want to ask y'all, man, obviously Fields has had a rough start to his NFL career. And definitely a rough start to this season. His season this year, man, he's thrown for 526 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and he's been sacked 13 times in 3 games. Mm-hmm. Part of that is him holding on to the ball too long. Part of that is the O-line still weak.
Facts.
So what I want to ask, man, is because I'm not going to lie, everybody had high expectations for Fields this season, especially seeing what he did in the preseason and all of that. High expectations were put on him. Is it Justin Fields or do the Bears suck at developing quarterbacks?
That's a great
question. Because if you dated
bro.
back, you got Trubisky,
that is
Grossman.
That is a great question.
Even with Jay Cutler, you know what I mean? What's up, dude?
I'm gonna kick it off.
Is it the Bears or is it Fields? What's up?
Oh man, I want to give him his props so bad, but
zoom in on him, Tooks.
I want to
zoom in, please.
If it's possible for me to say, it's a little bit of both, man. I don't think
give a percentage. I knew you was gonna say both.
60-40.
That's tight.
60-40
That's
who?
tight.
60-40 who?
70-30. I take that back.
70-30 who?
70-30.
80-20.
30 his fault. 70% of it the organization.
Break it down.
Simply because I'm not a fan of, and I love Chicago, man. I'm not a fan of them continue to get defensive-minded coaches, man. Get you an offensive-minded coach, man. Get y'all somebody that can come in here and has the ability to be able to work with young talent, you know what I'm saying, and be able to get the most out of them. I think that this offensive coordinator, he was a quarterback coach for Aaron Rodgers. Man, you ain't really had to teach Aaron Rodgers too much of nothing. He was already like that when you got there. He had a name off of who he had. We got him. We put him at OC. It's not working. It's not working, man. Y'all, it's like y'all got the leash on my boy. He that pit in the game fighting. Y'all keeping that leash on him. I still think that he has a lot left in the tank. I think he can do something. I really think if he went out there Willie Beeman style, you know what I'm saying? Got his Willie Beeman on, bro. He can do something.
Now, I understand the comparison. I don't need my dog Justin Fields going out like Willie Beeman.
Man, get your Willie Beeman
get knocked
on,
out by fucking LL Cool J in the fucking locker room.
We ain't worried about that.
I don't got
on the
time
field.
for that.
I don't care if you got to throw up in the huddle. I don't know what the hell you got to do. Get your Willie Beeman on, man. Come out here and produce, man, because I'm not losing faith in you. I really think after this year,
inflate your chest.
We need to, polls. We need to come together. We got to come together and realistic. Eberflus is not it.
That shit sound real good.
But you ain't say that when y'all got Eberflus.
You putting 2 black people. Because Poles half black. You putting 2 black people on the chopping block.
No,
you better think about that.
Poles ain't going nowhere. He did a lot of things for the Bears. I think that they
was in favor of Eberflus when y'all got him.
I can go against my thing. Hey, he ain't proving nothing. He ain't proving it, so he got to go. He got to go. We too big of a market, bro. This is Chi-Town, bro. We have diehard fans. Man, hey, this is too big of a market to come in here and be losing. You got to get the boot, Eberflus. OC got to get the boot, get an offensive-minded coach in here, and work with this young man and build that offensive line up because it's trash.
So do Fields got to get the boot too?
Not right now. I'm not giving Fields the boot right now.
This the ghost of
because
Lovie
you know
Smith.
what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, I had this conversation with one of my coworkers. You give Jay Fields to another team, he gonna ball out.
You're right.
I agree because they're gonna develop him.
He's gonna ball out because they're gonna take the time and they're gonna develop him and they're gonna put a package together for him to be successful. And that's what we need to do.
As I said in our group text, you know what I'm saying? I said, if you think San Francisco right now, from a skill set perspective, wouldn't go back and draft Justin Fields over Trey Lance, you're crazy.
Bro, you give Jay Fields to Kyle Shanahan. Oh my goodness.
Let me ask y'all this. Because this was the question I wanted to ask, but couldn't fit it in. And then we still got to give our
for sure.
But since you brought what you said up, do you think the Jets wish they would have took Fields instead of Z Will?
Oh, for sure. You know that.
Listen,
they wish they took a lot of people.
let's be hypothetical. This same Jets team with Justin Fields.
Should it be
balling?
Now mine is Hackett because I am not a Nathaniel fan. Okay, I'm not fucking with Nathaniel Hackett. All right, I don't want
part of that Green Bay that scheme.
I don't want Nathan from Nathaniel.
Right.
All right, don't want Nathan.
Facts. Well said.
But Brees, you know what I'm saying, and Cook with Fields,
nasty,
and G. Wilson,
nasty.
Come on now.
Come on, bro. I already know.
I think at the end of the day, I understand. This is the thing, right? When you give somebody a toy and they're envisioning another toy, they don't appreciate what they have. It's just like a kid, right? When you buy a kid a new toy, right? It'd be the most expensive toy in the world. They're going to play with that thing for maybe about a week. They're going to go back to that old toy that they used to. Mm-hmm. That's the playbook for the Bears. Mm-hmm. We know exactly what Justin Fields needs to be running. We know exactly how the structure of the offense should be. You know what I'm saying? Everything should be move in the pocket, RPO, new age football.
Right.
Not 5-step drop, 7-step drop, stand in the pocket.
You know their plays. You literally can. You know what they're gonna run on. Always run on first. They're gonna either attempt a screen on second down. It's gonna be a screen second or third down, and they're never gonna go for the first.
But
that screen don't never. They could be fucking 3rd and 10. That motherfucking screen gonna be 3 yards.
This is the problem.
Go for the first down. Get the marker.
You gotta realize. The majority of offenses
y'all about to have me drink this whole bottle talking about the Bears.
The majority of offenses come from an older, antiquated way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Insert player here. But we in the age now of football where we got exceptional talents. We got multifaceted players, bro. Like you have a Deebo Samuels who can line up in the backfield, who lines up at receivers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's a receiver, but he weighs 220 pounds.
Facts.
That is an athlete.
Facts.
Justin Fields, athlete. Yes, he plays quarterback. So you have to design a whole new structure offensively. You can't come bring it. Oh, we're going to run the West Coast offense. So you're going to run the same offense that Steve Young ran, Joe Montana ran with an athlete? That don't make sense. So that's the thing. Like, we got to get newer coaches who know how to keep up with the trends, but also are looking to create another trend. And that's what the problem is. So I'll give you my percentage. I will say it's an 80-20 thing. Don't get me wrong. Justin Fields does have to develop as a passer. But that should be natural. And not natural, my fault, organic. You should slowly ease him into that, but also keep him comfortable enough to let him do what he does best and take advantage of that.
Bro. He don't have no confidence.
I ain't mad at it. I think
he's losing confidence.
For sure. I'll say me personally, it's 60-40.
I ain't mad at that.
60 on the Bears, 40 on Justin. I just feel like at the end of the day, Justin, man, he has to play better. True. And now I'm only saying that because I like Justin Fields and I want to see him be better. I think I'm with y'all on everything y'all saying. Like especially like I said in the group chat the other day. If you don't know, like he said, you got a toy, you don't know how to use it. You don't want to play with it. You wanted something else. If you don't know how to use this guy, why wouldn't you go talk to somebody who has success with him?
Exactly.
Run or at least go watch the film. Holla at Justin. Yo, bro, what did you have success with running in college or in your best days, in your best year of football? What did you love doing? Mm-hmm. Install that and just build from there. Build your offense and your playbook around him and not around you. That's like running a wing tee with a bunch of athletes. But that's neither here nor there, you know? Run.
You know how Lamar Jackson became MVP?
Because he let him do him.
Greg Roman went back to Louisville and asked those coaches, show me how you structured your offense.
And he let him do him.
I'm going to structure a version of that at the NFL level while also keeping traditional schemes.
My point exactly. That's what you got to do with Fields, bro. If he's not your traditional quarterback. He's not what you've been used to these last 20, 30 years. No, he's not that. And he's a young kid, bro. Yeah. So he at that point right now, I feel like he kind of he at that point where either it's gonna make or break his career. He at that Trubisky line where where they starting to put pressure on him. And because I don't think that Trubisky was that bad. Like, I think that he would have been better elsewhere. I will say that.
True.
I don't think that Trubisky was good, but I think he would have been serviceable elsewhere. Like he in Buffalo, being a backup, he plays well in the preseason.
He just had. What is it? What's your saying? The wrong at a dice game or something?
Oh yeah, he didn't get a high hand.
Yeah, he didn't get the high
Right.
hand. And then who was in that draft? It was just like who we could have got. It was like
You
he
feel
already
me?
had a red.
Well,
So
red
it was just
flag
like
on him.
it's just like so with Justin. So with Justin, it's like, man, like I said, develop something around him. What he likes to do, what he's comfortable. The most you can do, the least you should do, is try to get him as comfortable as possible. I don't care if you running an elementary offense. If that's what he's comfortable with, that's your QB1. Get him comfortable. So that's why I put the 60 on them. I put the 40 on Justin because I just feel like, man, bro, like he does make certain mistakes, like holding on to the ball for too long, missing an open man, not reading all his keys, missing an open man and trying to take off and all of that. Those small things, but that all comes with confidence. He ain't confident in what he doing. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, when you ain't look at Zach Wilson. When you're not confident, it's gonna show. What my boy Prime say, you look good, you look great, you feel great, you play great, you look good, feel good, play good, and all that. Man, that stuff really matters, bro.
That's
You
real.
gotta have confidence. You can't approach nothing at its highest level with no confidence,
as a man,
bro.
you can't walk around without confidence.
You can't, man. And I feel like we at that point to where either because when one thing I don't like about you Bears fans, not you, Miguel. You a cool Bears fan. But these Bears fans, and especially the common football Bears fans, y'all don't understand that, like, bro, if that's your QB1, you gotta get behind him if you like him, right? You gotta do more supporting than trade him or bench him, because he at that point to where confidence wise to where depending on how this season go, that shit gonna make or break his career. Either he gonna be
at least here,
and hopefully, not with nowhere else. Because I'm only saying that because it's like if he plays shitty here, let's say, God, the Bears don't pick up his option, they don't, they get rid of him, right? Let him walk in free agency. Will he even get a fair shot at QB1 on his next stop? Yeah, we might have, but will he even get a fair look? That's a question.
I got a destination.
That's a question.
And I know it's gonna be interesting if you go to that destination.
But we're gonna get into that too. My last thing I wanna say. From a like I said, I ain't no Bears fan. I do like Justin Fields. What I do want to see from bro, regardless, despite all of the coaching and the development and all of that, man, I just want to see bro have at least an okay season, bro.
Free my dog, man.
At least be better, man,
Right.
than what he was
Yeah,
before,
it's like
man.
he locked up for sure.
Because
Can't erase what you were, man.
Facts. Because what I really want to see after that is I want to see all them same Bears fans who was talking all that spicy shit during the preseason when he threw a screen to DJ Moore, he taking it to the crib and all that. I want to see them turn back and jump back on his nuts again. Yeah. And I want to see him stand up and say, like, hey, no, y'all wasn't fucking with me before.
Yeah, they was burning his jerseys, man.
Yeah.
They've been burning his jerseys lately.
Yeah, man. That's why I want to see young boy win, man.
Let the record
What's that
show.
destination?
Oh, well, the place that I think,
Yeah.
if all else fails,
Yeah.
let's be real, Pittsburgh.
For surely. With Tomlin, too,
Mike
that'd
Tomlin
be
will
stupid.
listen,
That'd be stupid.
Mike
That'd
Tomlin
be
will bring
stupid.
him in. Mike Tomlin will bring him in.
And that young receiver talent they got?
And they, run first in Pittsburgh, so play action is gonna be crazy. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, listen, just free my dog, man. As a loyal Buckeye fan, let the record show I did not like this pick for Justin. Okay, shout out to Chicago. They finally were being progressive.
Facts.
And they drafted a young black quarterback. They have a half black GM, but if this don't go well, okay, good luck with hiring more Negroes. Okay. It's not going to go back. It's going to be vanilla again. That's all I got.
Hey, man.
I can't get mad at it.
Move on, man. But, Gail, I'm sorry you got to go through this, bro.
No, it's facts, man. That's what it's about.
Hey, man, listen.
We're going to keep it a buck on here.
It's been this way for a while now.
Yeah, we're going to keep it a buck on this show.
Hey, and then, look, before we move on, I want to let y'all know, I said this in the group chat. I just want everybody to know you hearing it here first from me. In the next 10 years, It's gonna be a documentary that come out on Netflix or somewhere about the Bears and how they ruin quarterbacks' careers, man. How they suck at developing quarterbacks. How this the death of quarterbacks. Yeah. Watch what I tell you. They did it with everybody. Every quarterback they've drafted has been hella potential. Never panned out. Even you want to say, oh, well, they just wasn't it. Jay Cutler was nice before he came to the Bears. Nice.
He was.
My boy ended his career depressed, looking like an alcoholic, weak. Watch what I tell you.
In fairness to them, he's always looked like an alcoholic.
It was even worse.
Okay, he did.
It was even worse.
I can't trust a man that comes to the post-game press conference with a flannel on looking like a lumberjack.
They had my boy out here having to not give a fuck because of how bad he was playing. Like, man, fuck it. But, man, let's move on, man. So, as we all know, like I told y'all, man, the Dolphins beat Hoes, Let's Ride Broncos 70 to 20. They beat them boys by 50. You a Russell Wilson fan.
He didn't play bad.
They beat them boys by 50.
I didn't know he played DB.
It don't matter. I ain't judging him for it. I'm just saying them your boys.
What the fuck?
Them your boys. They beat them boys by 50. They put up 70 on them, right?
Video game numbers, baby.
Facts.
For sure.
NCAA.
And let off the gas.
Hey, this Power 5 Week 1 numbers right here. This Oregon versus
Portland State.
You know what I'm
91 to 0.
You know what I'm saying? Man, so my question to y'all boys, man, obviously that 70-point game was impressive. I've never seen anything like that in the NFL. That was very impressive to me. I just want to know, man, was this a one-time thing with the Dolphins? You know, they crowning that offense. Was this a one-time thing? Will it happen again, or will that real Tua show up? Y'all know who the real Tua is to me. What's going to happen, man? We going to see anything like this again or what?
Running a score up like that, I think that's over with. But they definitely nice, for sure. They definitely nice. Offensive-minded coach, young, like Ho said, he's a new age, bringing in new packages. He's fitting this, quarterback strengths with the packages that he's putting out there. Man, it's just crazy. Then you got Reek, you got Jalen on the side. You know what I'm saying? You got a damn arsenal in the backfield. Even your third string running back came in and got 4 TDs this past week. So they doing their thing, man. They doing their thing. As far as running a score up like that, yeah.
Is it running the score up?
They ran the score.
No, that's not running up.
They was up by 70 with 8 minutes left, bro.
So that's not running the score. They could have scored some more.
I think if Jalen was there, would have had 80. Just to be honest with you.
You scored 70 without Waddle.
Yeah. So I think Miami's real. I think they the truth. You know what I'm saying? I really was hated when I seen my boy Ramsey go out because I feel like that offense was powerful. Defense, man, y'all would have.
I'm gonna piggyback on you. They definitely real.
Yeah.
And I think what makes them real is the fact that they ain't caught their stride yet.
That's crazy.
They ain't even hit their stride yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't even, then open up the length and they going with the natural speed. Bro, listen, you got a whole 4x1 track team.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. Devin A-Chain was the SEC 100 meter and 200 meter champ for 3 years in a row. He's the third string running back.
Mm-hmm. And mind you, Hoes, we both picked him as our sleeper pick for this season.
For sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mostert, injury problems at Purdue, but ran a 10-1 at 225 pounds. Tyreek Hill, we already know. This, I ain't gonna lie. I was with you. I wasn't a big Tua guy. I never really have been. I liked him in college. I've seen him up close going to spring games and stuff at Alabama when him and Hurts was there. I really did like Tua. I didn't think after the hip injury it would get back right. And then, we had the incidents last year. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was going to be right. He looked different.
Because they playing to his strengths, though, Hoes. Everybody who watches sports knows that Tua ain't got no strong arm. He really no. It's more accuracy than strength.
But what I would say is this: he looks different all the way around this year.
They putting the packages together.
The arm looks different. Clearly, as Ryan Clark said, he looks different. All right, his confidence. You would think your confidence would lower after everything he endured last year from a physical standpoint. Bro, acting like that didn't happen. Bro, acting like
as you should.
You know what I'm saying? And I love it.
Last year,
and like we just talked about, no Waddle. No Waddle. You
that
put
hurt me in fantasy too.
Tell me about it. Waddle's he's on my IR right now. You know what I'm saying? Waddle. If Waddle get rolling, and Tyreek Hill keep up this pace, this is gonna be absurd. 40 might be the new norm for them.
Now I think that they can do that.
And Jalen Ramsey said he coming back by midseason. Now I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I think he will be.
I hope so. Him and X, as long as
he went down early in camp. He'll be back.
As long as Xavier Howard, can stay out the tabloids. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story.
Let me ask y'all boys this real quick trivia before I give my take.
What we got?
Do y'all boys know who leading the league in passing yards right now?
it ain't Herbert, is it?
Nope.
It's not Tua.
Nope. 2-2.
Hold on.
Curtis Cousins, baby.
He is, yeah.
Kirk Cousins out there slanging that thing, boy.
Too bad they got nothing else.
Yeah, but look, man. As far as what the Dolphins did, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm impressed. I'm not high on Tua though. Y'all know that. I'm not, and this game doesn't change that for me. He played a hell of a game. He's been having a hell of a season thus far. But I feel like the same old Tua. Tua always start off high. Every season he started off going crazy. And then I just feel like he falls off. He slowly declines. So until he proves otherwise, and I'm not saying he's not capable of proving otherwise.
I ain't mad at it.
I'm not going. I can't flip just yet. I got to stick to my guns on that. Mm-hmm. I feel like I said, I'm highly impressed, and I can agree he does look different. He obviously he put some size on, put some muscle on, man. And he definitely doing his thing, man. So far, my man, he's thrown in 3 games. He's thrown for 1,024 yards, 8 touchdowns, 2 picks. QBR 82.9. That's ridiculous. He's going crazy right now through the first 3 weeks,
How many
man.
Touchdowns?
8
and
2 picks. 3 weeks. 1,000 yards in 3 weeks. 8 TDs. That's nutty. I give my boy his props for sure. I do think this is a one-time thing. I think they're capable of scoring 70 again? Oh, for sure. But I just don't think – I think that now that they shown people that they can do that, I don't think no defense finna come out and let –
for it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I just don't think that nobody finna just sit there and fold like – Let's Ride did like that. Although they got so it's like a track meet. It's like sectionals at they goddamn at they practice, bro. It's like track sectionals at they practice, Jack.
Hey, look, motherfucker yelling out, stick.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They say they argue. They say all of the sprinters, all of the fast guys argue about who's fastest
for sure
in their practices, bro. And they got some world class speed.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Y'all know I'm a fan of speed, bro. Speed kills. It's hard to stop that speed, bro. It's hard as hell to stop that speed. So man, look. They are an exciting team to watch. They are the most exciting team to watch right now in football, in my opinion. But I do think the real Tua gonna show up soon, and it is gonna be what it is.
If it happens, that shit is gonna be such a big letdown, bro.
I think it will,
he's
bro.
so hot right now.
Yeah,
I think he gonna cool off for sure.
So this is what I say.
TV right now.
Even in the close game with the Chargers, the level in which he's played for 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
What's the floor on how he playing right now?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because he can cool off and still be better than the field.
That's a good question. So
you know
I think and that's what I think will happen. I don't think his cool off will be a cool off that's detrimental to the team that causes
Tua.
them.
It won't be the old Tua.
No, it won't be the old Tua. I think he'll slow down. He'll cool off. He'll be average, like not average. He'll be above average, but he won't. Good. But he won't be top 5 in passing yards.
Because right now he's playing. Right now he's the MVP.
Right now you can't really argue.
If
that.
we end the season today,
you can't argue that for sure. Can't argue.
It ain't even close.
For sure.
Can't argue that.
You know what I'm saying?
Undefeated, 8 touchdowns, 1,000 yards, 3 weeks. You can't argue that for sure. I think he has too many weapons for his cool off to be crazy. I think in between that he'll still have some big games. I ain't saying he gonna just cool all the way down and just be 150 yards here, maybe 200. No, I think he'll still come out. He gonna get you a 300, 325 here and there, but it won't be on consistent basis like it is now.
I think winning if he cools off, the holes in the defense will get exploited.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when you out here scoring 40 and 70 points, defense like, bro, all we gotta do is get 2-3 stops a game and just play like decent. We don't have to be great. But if it's 23 to 17, one score type games, then you gotta come to play as a defense because every down counts, every drive counts. So it's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? He definitely will tail off, but if he's still playing MVP caliber, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Plus that schedule, man. You already know it's gonna get the schedule gonna get wild for him.
For
man.
sure.
But hey, like you said, since you say he one of the top players in the league right now,
He is the
top player in the league. What
Right
about
now.
teams? Let's get into these top 3 teams in the league right now. So what I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna kick this one off.
Okay.
What I'm gonna ask y'all boys, what are the top 3 teams right now? And I need them in order. We're
Bet.
gonna go from 3, 2 to 1
Bet.
in order right now in the NFL. So I'm gonna kick it off, right? I'm gonna go my number 3 team. I'm gonna go the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City is my 3. I like what they doing out there. They lost their home. They lost the opener to Detroit. Came out, beat us in Duval. Then went home, smoked the Bears. So it's only right that I put them in there. I wouldn't be mad if they weren't in somebody else's top 5 because I mean they don't look that great right now.
No, they
but
don't.
that defense does. And with Chris Jones coming back with no training camp, no nothing, my boy he a baller, man. He a baller.
Some people just got it.
Facts. Some people just got it. Number 2, I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins
I knew
at
you
my
was gonna
2.
say that.
Yeah, I'll put Miami at my no, my bad. Miami is not my 2.
Okay.
I put San Francisco 49ers
Okay,
as my 2.
okay.
San Francisco is my 2. I like San Francisco. I like what they doing. I love their defense. Obviously, they a problem. I thought that Purdy, and I'm still holding myself to that. I don't think that Purdy will have a good year this year. I think he gonna let them down when it count. But he got a lot of weapons as well. So that's my number 2 team. My number 1 team is Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I know what people might
I
say.
wasn't expecting that one.
I know. What nobody expecting that. I know what people might say.
I know why you got him one.
You already know because everybody, you know what I'm a fan of. You know me.
For sure.
I know what people might say. Oh, man, their offense ain't been letting Jalen Hurts ain't play that well last game. Hey, they still winning. Jalen Hurts, one thing you got to know about him, he's a winner. And winners win. Well, no matter how it look, he don't care if he go out there and win and throw for 99 yards like Justin Fields.
He definitely
as long
said
as
it.
he win, bro. My bad, bro. As long as he win. You feel me? But the reason why they my number 1 team is because that defensive front is the best in the league. I don't care what nobody say.
Hands
It's the
down.
best in the league. It's hard as hell to move the ball against that defensive front, bro. The defensive line is ridiculous. It's over the top. And then they got the speed and physicality from them linebackers behind them.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier on the secondary. Y'all, if y'all didn't see the game, bro, they got a safety. They got a safety in the end zone on Tampa Bay on the run play, bro. They just doing their thing, man. It's hard to move the ball on them. They got big Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, all of them in the interior, on the interior D-line. Then you go outside, you got guys like Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick. You got Sweat. Man, that D-line, they got depth. They can start their tools on the D-line, and their tools are better than a lot of teams' ones. The defense out there is stupid, so that's my number 1 because I feel like it's going to be hard to score on them. It's going to be hard to pass. It's going to be hard to run. It's going to be hard to do anything on them. So that's my number 1 team, man. What y'all boys got for me?
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Miami. Gonna be my number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Philly. And then my number 1 is gonna be San Fran. So I think we somewhere around the same ballpark, me and Cordell.
Yeah.
I know you. I know you gonna throw something different in.
No, I'm not. I'm actually. I got yours. I'm just gonna switch the order. Philly is 3, only because I feel like they still adjusting to having 2 brand new coordinators, and that's not an easy fix.
Yeah.
Like you got an offensive coordinator. This is his first year, and you got a brand new defensive coordinator. Defense, bro. When you got that level of talent on defense, it just figures itself out. Even with the secondary not playing the greatest right now. You know what I'm saying? Secondary right now is the weakest spot, which is crazy to say because you're still bringing back your 2 starting corners. You know what I'm saying? And with that pass rush, because usually when you have a pass rush, the secondary is usually great because they don't have to cover for long.
Facts.
Now this is where I think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. San Fran is 2. I'm gonna put San Fran 2.
I like it.
I think we haven't seen them hit their stride yet, so I think San Fran will eventually jump to 1. But it puts me in a position to think, because clearly I got Miami 1. Has the student figured out how to outdo the teacher?
Good question.
That's going to be the question.
Good question.
Has McDaniels figured out how to elevate Kyle Shanahan offense in his version of it?
That's a great question.
Defense, we know, I think the 49ers defense is better than Miami's defense.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's saying, and think about it, 49ers' weakness is probably secondary. That's probably Miami's biggest strength, especially when Jalen comes back. But from a team perspective defensively, they can't hold a candle to the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? 49ers they arguably got the top guy at linebacker and DN.
Facts.
Arguably.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Fred.
So it's just ridiculous. And probably the best athletes defensively.
Yeah.
2 of the top 5 best athletes defensively. And I just think that team's been together longer. They just got guys who just know how to do it. So I think it's going to be interesting down the stretch to see how that goes. And like I said, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, so I got Miami as number 1 team. Ooh. Listen, man, Mike McDaniels, I'll say this. I watched his interview.
Ball boy.
He's very weird. He's very peculiar, but sometimes you need people. I've been called the same. Sometimes you need people who just solely focused on what they're doing, and they try to find them little idiosyncrasies to take advantage of people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Shout out to our various Ward too, man. DB out there in San Francisco, man. I love tall. I like tall corners, man.
That was a good pickup from the Chiefs.
Yeah, Sersky, man. Hey, but no, I like y'all boys' list. I like everybody list. So what we gonna do is we gonna revisit this. We gonna do this again week 6. After week 6, going into week 7, we gonna do this again, and we gonna see if we still got them same teams as our top teams.
I got you.
You feel me? So look, man, let's get into these week 4 predictions, fellas. Let's get into these predictions. Y'all know we get into the predictions. That means we coming to the end of the show. We kicking the week off this week, man. Thursday night, we got the we got a division game, man.
Yes,
Miguel should like this one. We got the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. That kick off tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7:15 p.m. Miguel, who you got, my boy?
I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Detroit, big hoes. Who you got?
Detroit.
I'm rocking with Detroit as well. Even y'all, so y'all don't believe in Jordan Love, huh? Y'all ain't on the love train.
No, it ain't that.
Y'all just believe more in them lines, huh?
Yeah, I'm full of them lines.
Shout out to all my people.
I think they real.
In Detroit.
I think they real, man. They got some pieces.
For sure. Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons versus them Duval Jacksonville Jaguars out in London, man. Who y'all boy? Y'all know me. I got Duval Jacksonville Jaguars every day, all day, every week. 100% bias pick. Hoes, who you got?
I'm going to go Jacksonville. I think I went to Jacksonville last week. Y'all let me down. Y'all hurt my feelings.
Hurt man
confidence
too.
pool. They fucked up my confidence pool. One of my picks, okay? All right, they fucking my money up.
Good,
talk to your people, Scope.
We're going to get you right, bro.
Bro. I'm going with Jacksonville's bounce back.
Yes, sir.
Bounce back
Get back
in London.
We don't lose that much in London, man. I'm telling you. Only time we lose in London is when I don't watch. Like last year when I didn't watch and we lost at the end to weak ass.
It's going to be bloody awful, mate, if they lose.
I'm going to be watching.
We crazy.
We got next game. We got Los Angeles Rams versus the Million White Man March Indianapolis Colts, baby. Who you got, hoes?
I'm going to go Rams.
I'm going to go Puka, man. Puka and the Rams, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going Rams. Hey, the Rams are not weak. I had hit the shot. Bro, I thought the Rams was weak. The Rams are not weak. I was actually pulling for them to beat Cincinnati. The Rams ain't weak, man. Then they finna get Cooper Kupp back.
Definitely.
They getting Cooper Kupp back.
You get 2 of those receivers who just know how to get open. This might get scary.
Man,
this might get scary,
nasty,
bro.
Boy.
And Tutu Atwell been killing.
Tutu, my boy, Tutu been going crazy.
Tutu all 150 pounds.
And if he wouldn't have stepped out, if Tutu wouldn't have stepped out of bounds on that tiptoe,
for sure,
Rams win that game another night, man. I'm going Rams as well, man. I don't even like the Colts. I won't ever pick them.
Me neither, probably. It's like boring.
It's personal for me. How y'all get so emotional is personal for me.
Yeah, I took that personal.
Facts. Next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns. Man, hoes, who you got?
I'm going to go Baltimore.
Okay.
I'm going to go Cleveland.
I'm going Cleveland as well because y'all know I'm a fan of that pass rush, man. Cleveland got one of the best pass rushes in the league, just like
he doing what he want right now.
Myles Garrett, oh my God, y'all seen him out there rocking something to sleep.
He doing what he want.
Then go get that money. You got ZD on the other end. They got one of the best pass rushes in the league. Myles Garrett is just a dominant force. I know he mad about that top 100. Like I told y'all when they put I forgot who we was talking about. Did he deserve to be up that high?
You said
Bosa. Over. I know he feel a way about that, and he's proving it for sure.
They secondary nice too.
Y'all know they hold. I like their whole defense. I like their whole defense.
Very underrated.
Another Buckeye. Juan over there.
Another Buckeye.
Yeah, no, they got a lot of Buckeyes on that defense for sure.
We do this.
Next game we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Carolina Panthers. Miguel, who you got?
Kirk gonna tear their ass up. Vikings.
I'm gonna go Vikings as well on this one. I don't believe in the Panthers. You got Panthers?
Hey,
Bryce back.
With who? Dalton or Bryce?
Bryce back.
I was about to say if Dalton's playing.
Oh,
nah, Bryce back.
I'm still gonna go Panthers.
Okay.
All right, Panthers at home. I ain't mad at it.
I'm stick with my pick.
Okay, next game we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna go Cincinnati, man. I feel like they starting to maybe get back in that groove offensively.
I'm hoping for my fantasy shit. Joey B, God dog. But yeah, I'm gonna go Cincinnati, bro.
My boy can't protect himself.
Yeah, bro. I'm 0-3 on one of my leagues. Never started like that.
Boy, Macaulay Culkin. Who you got, hoes?
I'm gonna reluctantly go Cincy.
Facts, I feel that.
Reluctantly.
I feel that. Next game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. Another division game, man.
I want to see what y'all going to do.
Who you got, Miguel?
I'm interested to know this answer from both of y'all, actually.
I think New Orleans secondary gonna tear Baker ass up. I'm going New Orleans.
Now, see, look, this is my thing. Is my boy playing? Is Derek Carr back?
Talk about it.
What is his injury?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that serious. So I think
I ain't saying that.
No, they would have told us if it was something serious.
Ain't no guarantee.
Let's see. Derek Carr, it's a shoulder injury.
So he might be out.
Are you changing your pick?
No, I'm still going to go New Orleans.
Okay.
Kamara back, though.
Yeah, I'm going New Orleans, bro.
Okay. Kamara come back this week. I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints on this one. Who you got, hoes?
I'm going Bucks.
You going Bucks in New Orleans? I think regardless if Derek Carr plays or not, that defense will be decent enough to put some stops
down.
down.
Be decent. Remember, Mike Evans one of them ones.
Oh, you know this is the matchup to watch. Him and Marshawn.
I was finna say
hate each
Marshawn
other.
one of them ones too.
He definitely one of them ones. I love when they get together and number punches. I was like,
straight fight. Hate each other.
Buckeye Nation.
Hey, we got a matchup though. This next one, man, we got the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills, man. Hoes, you got to kick this one off.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. I'm going Miami.
Yeah, I'm drinking it too.
Buffalo at home. They in Buffalo. They in Buffalo.
I still think Miami.
A person named Skylar Thompson almost beat Buffalo at the crib last year, first round of the playoffs. I'm rolling. Tua looked like this new shit just for chumps. He on the roof. The loser got to jump. I'm rolling with Tua, bro.
With Tua, Miami.
I'm going Buffalo, man. It's hard to beat Buffalo at the crib. I feel like Buffalo gonna take that person. What they did to Denver, Buffalo gonna take that personal, man. I'm going with Buffalo.
The Bumbo.
Yeah, Sirski, the Bumbo.
Right.
We got the Bumbo.
We need a trumpet, like a little trumpet in that joint.
We got the Denver Let's Ride Broncos versus the Chicago Sorry as Fuck Bears. Miguel, who you got?
Shit, they both sorry. I think I might as well go with home. I'm going with the Bears.
I'm going with Denver, bro. I think that'll be the one Denver do get.
Okay.
Who you got, ho?
Ain't no cap. I do think Denver finna get it. I want to see what them tickets going for.
Man, don't waste your money on that.
I'm trying to fly out there and go to be on a 50 for 20.
Bro, that's in Chicago.
Oh, well, you want to go to you know what? Nothing's never cheap in this Bear. I don't care how weak they are.
Fact.
So
ticket price go up every year.
Facts.
Every year, bro.
Them damn tickets crazy.
I just said it. I'm going Denver.
You going Denver? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game, we got another division game, man. We got the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Y'all already know I got Philly.
I'm going Philly too, but don't be surprised if it be a good game.
I ain't mad at that.
It's a divisional game. I think it'll be a little tight. I think Washington needs to bounce back, but I'm going Philly.
Okay. Then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Houston Texans, who put that belt on us last week. Who you got, Hos?
I'm going Texans. I think their offensive line can protect Stroud against that defensive front and Watt and them. So I think that's the X factor, the protection.
Not mad at that.
I'm going Texans.
I'm going Pittsburgh in this one, man. I'm going
Patrick
Pittsburgh.
Peterson look like Patrick Peterson of old again.
Yeah,
boy.
facts, man.
Hey, listen, sometimes, bro, you got to realize when Father Time is knocking at your door, answer the phone. You were great. But when you start looking there like a fucking middle schooler and you don't know what football at, and you one of them ones, I can't see you go out like that. Can't see you go out like that. No,
Patty
no,
P.
Patrick Peterson.
Get right, my boy.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Next game, we got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Hos, who you got?
I'm going Chargers. Reluctantly.
Yeah, Chargers. I feel like that's a gimme.
Reluctantly, though.
Yeah. Chargers, I don't rock with them, but I just
Not really.
think that they'll beat Vegas. Next game, we got Ho's favorite team, them Arizona Cardinals.
Hey, boy, them folks coming to fight now.
Them
Them
Cardinals.
folks coming to fight.
They definitely
Versus
fighting.
the San Francisco 49ers, man. I'm going 49ers.
49ers going to thrash them.
Yeah, man. I ain't betting against the 49ers, man. But, hey, Josh Dobbs came. Hey, listen.
No, yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
man.
he doing his thing.
Hey, man. I
He doing his thing.
never bet against a confident man without health. You know what I'm saying?
He doing his
You know what I'm
thing. He doing his thing.
Next game, man. Next game, we got the
That's an
the New England Patriots versus the Dallas Cowboys. We got his man who he called Deke going back. Deke Elliott
Deke.
going back to Dallas, man, for the first time, man. We got the Patriots versus the Cowboys in Dallas, man. Who you got?
Man, I'm going with Dak. I'm going with
Ooh,
the Cowboys.
whack Dak.
Whack
You know
Dak.
Bill Belichick gonna have some ready for him on that defensive
Nah,
side.
I think I'm going with that. I think they gonna bounce back from the Arizona loss.
I feel that. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys as well, only because I don't think that Dak will play a good game at all. I don't think that offense is gonna look good, but I think that the Cowboys defense is enough to throw Mac Jones off, and I think that Dak will play better than Mac, and that'll win them the game.
Dak and Mac.
Dak and Mac.
Listen, man. I'm going New England.
I ain't mad at
I'm
that.
going-
I almost
think-
did.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think-
not mad at it.
I think Bill is petty enough, and I think Zeke is motivated enough. You know what I'm saying? Looking for revenge.
That rookie
His
Christian
name
Gonzalez is really
His name
balling.
Deke.
He called. Christian Gonzalez.
He
cold.
really
Christian
like
got
that.
it. Christian got it for
Like
Strap
that.
City.
For sure. Next game, the Sunday night game. This would have been a good game had
Man.
Aaron Rodgers not went down. We got the Kansas City Chiefs
Fucking Achilles
versus
heel.
the New York Jets. Who you got, Hoes?
It's obvious. I'm not.
KC Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not betting
KC
with
Chiefs.
fucking.
KC Chiefs.
No.
We didn't get a chance to say it.
Nah, next.
Everybody got the Chiefs.
Next.
Right.
Next game, we
Nigga
got
about
the
that.
Seattle Seahawks Monday night. Seattle Seahawks versus the New York Giants.
We got two next in a row, damn near.
Oh, you got Hoes.
Pete Carroll, them. You know what I'm saying? I
For
rock
sure.
with Pete.
I already know that's your
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I rock with Pete. Pete a
Who
good
the
guy.
Seahawks play?
The Giants.
Giants.
Oh yeah.
The
Seahawks.
Saquon less.
Saquon.
No,
Saquon
they say he
less.
questionable.
Fuck
Word.
out of here.
He say he questionable. So I'm still
ain't
going
no cop,
I'm
Jay
still going
Reed.
with the Seahawks. I mean,
Yeah.
You
I
a
hope he play
sellout.
for fantasy purposes, but you know what I'm saying?
Say less, man. I'm going Seahawks as well. I do think the Giants may make it competitive, but after what I seen the Cowboys do to them in Week 1, I'm just not interested in watching them play no more for the rest of the year. So, yeah, I'm going Seahawks, man. That wrap up them predictions, man. So look, man, we about done, right? But we want to switch up something for y'all, man. We want to do something a little bit more special,
Yeah,
man.
we gonna like
A little
this,
bit
too.
more unique. Y'all gonna really like this, especially our small school guys, man.
Yeah.
So with our players of the week, now what we're gonna do now, moving forward to the end of the season with our players of the week segment, we're gonna do everybody at this table is gonna pick a player of the week from Division 2, Division 3, and from NAIA.
Yep.
So that's how we gonna rock. And from that, then we gonna go to our off topic and we're gonna get up out of here, man. So I'm gonna kick it off, man.
Which level we starting with?
We're gonna start. Let's start with D3. Y'all cool with that?
Bet, let's do it.
Y'all cool with that? All right. So my player of the week from D3 from last weekend is junior linebacker Jaden Miller out of North Park University. Man,
Okay.
he had 9 total tackles, 3 sacks, and an interception, man. And a homecoming game went crazy.
Yeah.
He did his thing, man. Young boy got it, man. He balled it, man. So shout out you, Jalen, man. Jalen Miller, man. I mean, Jaden Miller. My bad, bro. Jaden Miller, you did your thing, my boy.
You want me to go? Or you going?
You go ahead.
All right. Crazy enough, coming from the same conference, CCIW, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Home of North Central and Wheaton College, but the number one team in the country, North Central Cardinals. All right, but I'm going to go with Carroll University. They off to their best start. They undefeated right now. All right, their quarterback went nuts last week. Josh Raby, you know what I'm saying, senior quarterback, 22 of 33, 394 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. All right, they scored 70 points last week. 70 was a magic number last week, clearly. Clearly, all right.
Yes, sir.
Josh Raby, senior quarterback, Carroll University, and I think they played North Central in about 2 or 3 weeks.
That's going to be a good game right there, boy.
And I actually been looking at the date. My season might be over, so I might
Is North Central?
It's at North Central.
Okay, I'm going to hit him up. I'm going to hit him up, see if we can get some field passes or something, man. See if we can come out there and do our thing.
Yeah, man. My player to watch, man, it's kind of hit home a little bit because when I lived in Arkansas, y'all all know I did a stint in Arkansas 6 years. I lived in a town called Conway.
Bro, makes sense. He got locked up or something.
I lived in a town called Conway, Arkansas. In Conway, Arkansas, you got UCA, which is a Division I program, but you also got a Division III school called Hendrix. This is borderline Ivy League almost. It's like academic-wise top tier. But I'm going to go with their quarterback, Jacob Boniff. Man, he's a sophomore, 5'10", 180 pounds out of Carrollton, Texas, man. This dude leads the league in passing yards, man, with 1,665 yards right now for Hendrix College, man, in Conway, Arkansas, man. Shout out to you.
Okay. Let's take it to D2, man. We're going to go D2 next. Y'all cool with that, D2?
That's cool.
D2, man. So my D2 player of the week from last week, man. I had a guy, me and Tooks got the opportunity to watch, man, at the Chicago Classic play live, man. Senior wide receiver Jeremiah Flores out of Central State University, man. He had 6 catches for 124 yards and a touchdown, man. Young boy, he a baller, man. He went crazy when we seen him live, so automatically I'm paying attention to what he do after that, man. Paying attention to his stats, paying attention to all that. We got some highlights coming from that game too, and you're gonna see him a lot on that tape, man. Jeremiah, you a dog, you a beast, bro. I definitely hope that you get another look, after this, man, at the next level, man. But like I said, my boy has 6 catches for 124 and a touchdown, man, last week. Good stuff, my boy.
Okay. Nice. I'm going to go with the running back out of Minnesota State, Sheen Butler Lawson, man. 6 feet, 215 pounds, man. Last week ran for like 250-some yards. You know what I'm saying? Hey, junior out of Augusta, Georgia, man. Hey, I'm going to be looking into you, big fella. You doing your thing.
You know what's crazy? Ironic, same person I had.
Is it?
Same person I had,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Hey, he averaged almost 8 yards a carry.
That's
like
nasty.
He went nuts last week. And they undefeated too. All right? So Minnesota State University, Mankato. If anybody knows anything about Minnesota, Mankato.
They like that.
Oh, definitely like that. And they run the ball down your damn throat. And old school. No heater coils in the field. So when you got to go play them in the playoffs, it's frozen. The field is frozen. It's all the way at the top of Minnesota, so it get icy up there.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Let's get into the NAIA players of the week. So my NAIA player of the week, this was kind of special for me, man. I'll explain why after I get my person. So my NAIA player of the week, man, running back Rontavious Farmer out of St. Thomas University. Now, if you don't know, St. Thomas was a D3 school. A few years back, they were a D3. They was smashing stuff in D3, moved up. NAIA, yeah, they got put out, moved up. So my boy Rontavious Farmer, man, last week he had 21 carries for 156 yards and 3 touchdowns. Went crazy. They got the W. Doing their thing. Just shows that talent really has no division. You can ball in D3, you can ball in NAIA. If you put them boys in D1, you probably get the same results, man. Talent really has no division, man. So shout out to you, Rontavious.
Go ahead, bro.
Want me to go? All right. All right. Irony. You know what I'm saying? My NAIA player of the week comes from Oklahoma Panhandle State University, which their new head coach was actually a GA when we was at Rockford. Coach Miller.
Word. Oh,
Coach Miller.
Shout out Coach Miller, man.
DB intern.
Shout out Coach Miller,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? You know what I'm saying? GA coach. He done moved up. I think he got close to winning a national championship at JUCO. Ended up getting this NAIA deal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coach Miller, Since your DM, let me know. All right, I'm doing some great things in the Chicago
Don't act
area.
like you don't know us, coach.
Hey, we talked a little bit. But yeah, he had a linebacker that went nuts this week. 10 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions. All right, his name is Camarion Dickerson. All right, linebacker, Oklahoma State Panhandle. All right.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Shout out to Coach Miller, bro.
So I'm
Coach Miller, shout out, man. Love you, man.
Shout out, Coach Miller. You mess with these knuckleheads, you must be doing something. Hey, no, I'm gonna go with Jabias Dawson out of Liberty Wilson, Kentucky's NAIA school out of Columbia, Kentucky. Man, he was NAIA football offensive player of the week. He set a new single game program record with 252 total rushing yards on 27 carries. He averaged almost 10 yards a carry. So shout out you, man.
That's nasty, bro. That's good stuff, man. Hey, so every week we gonna give it to y'all like that. So
For sure.
all our players, man. You want to get it? You want to get your name? Hey, announce. Hey, you can even send a clip of the game, man. We put it up on here while we talking about you. You know, something like that, or put it at the end of the video or something. You never know, man. Ball out, and we gonna notice you. If you balling, we gonna let the world know you balling, bro. We paying attention. We do our research, man. We love the game, so we gonna be paying attention, man. But look, fellas, it's almost time to get out of here, man. Let's get off topic real quick before we go, man. Let's get off topic, man. Y'all want me to kick it off? I'll kick it off.
Go ahead.
So my off topic for this week. It's something that I haven't done in a long time, right? Normally I watch a bunch of different shows, bunch of different podcasts and things like that, but recently, like within the last 6 months or so, I kind of chilled out on that. Not intentionally, it was just I'm a lot more busy or whatever, a lot busier. And I like to watch this show. I like to watch our show and try to see how we can improve and things like that. So I've recently started picking back up on the shows I've been watching, man, and man, The Pivot did a crazy dope interview with Maurice Claret, man.
I didn't see it yet. It's
oh
good.
my God, bro! It is it's so good. It's so good. I didn't want it to end, bro.
His reading and stuff like that.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
They finna do a part 2.
Before that interview, I've only heard. I heard how good of a player he was.
Oh yeah,
and I've seen how good of a player he was, but outside of the football, outside of the field, like off the field, I've only heard negative things about him. They painted this man to be a monster outside of football.
Yep.
When you watch this interview, you'll see the real Maurice Claret, and you'll see who he is as a human being, as a man. He's a very intelligent man. He's still a young man too. He's only like 39 years old. Very intelligent young man. Good head on his shoulder, man, who still wants to do positive things in this world.
He doing it.
He doing positive things in this world, man. So I just want to say, man, shout out to The Pivot for doing that.
Bro.
Shout out to Maurice Claret for not giving up.
Yeah.
And still getting out there and trying to tell your story, because he even mentioned it in the interview, like back in them days it was no Twitter. It wasn't none of that. So it was what they said, the media said. That's what it was. You didn't get a chance to tell your story. So now he's trying to tell his story.
Facts.
And his story is ridiculous. So, man, if y'all get a chance, man, check out that episode of The Pivot, man, with Maurice Claret, man.
I watched that whole damn episode.
I did. So I watched it today.
I'm going to tell you this. I fuck with Maurice Claret so much, bro. It was a point in high school I was going to change my number to 13.
Man, he was a dog for sure.
I had never seen a freshman running back like that. You got to realize, bro was literally 18 years old. First freshman running back to ever start at Ohio State. 6 feet, 5'11", 235 pounds. With track speed,
he won the natty.
And he won the game time, get the game winning score in the natty. Forced the game, the turnover that got them the ball back on Sean Taylor, R.I.P.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Maurice Claret's story, like you said, you just found it out, but I'm a big Buckeye fan. Huge Buckeye fan. And of course I'm a huge running back fan because I played running back. So one thing about me, I love the backstory of people. Like I want to know, because we all see the end game, but when you really play sports, you understand that there's a byproduct and there's a journey. There's a journey that gets you to the byproduct that fans look and see. Fans see 60 minutes of a game.
Facts.
How did you get to them 60 minutes?
For sure.
What was them 10 years, 15 years leading up to them 60 minutes?
For sure.
So, no, I'm with you on that one.
That was going to be yours too?
Yeah. Like, I love the episode.
Okay.
And I love
definitely
the fact
checking it out tomorrow for sure.
All right, man. This is dope. It's super dope.
I know it's kind of in relation to what we talk about because we sports heavy, but it's kind of an off topic because I think it hasn't been reaching the tabloids as it should. But shout out to Haley Van Voors. She made history this weekend, becoming the first female player to appear in the NCAA football game.
Yeah, for sure.
Outside of being a place kicker, she played safety for Division III Shenandoah University.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shout out to you, man. That's big. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody mention it in one of Deion's press conferences, and I had to go look into it. And, you know, that's big. You know what I'm saying? Like Deion hit on, we concerned about your safety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely know the lack of size that, you know, women bring, but at the same time, it's, man, you know, gender equality, man. We all for that shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Big ups to you.
Facts. And one more off topic I got, man. Stop hating. Stop hating out here, man, in the world, man. It takes too much energy to hate on people, bro. Stop hating. Stop hating on Prime. Bro. Stop hating on people. Just stop hating, man. Live your life, man. Why you even care what other people doing? Stop putting so much energy in what other people doing and put that shit back into yourself and what you trying to do, man. And you will understand how what other people doing don't even fucking matter to you at all, bro. Stop hating, y'all. But, man, we up out of here, man. Y'all got any closing remarks?
Man, you know how we coming. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We love y'all, man. We doing this for y'all, man. It's crazy that you mentioned the pivot because they like the Mecca to me, man. I really love what them boys doing, man. And we trying to get this platform to be where they at. So, man, like, comment, subscribe. We will. Sure. Speaking into existence. Like, comment, subscribe, DM us. Everybody got their own personal DM, but we all got the highly underrated sports DM. Any topics, anything that y'all want to talk about. I mean, anything that y'all want to talk about. It don't have to be, you see we got an off-topic segment. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely hit on sports. Man. So anything y'all want to talk about, let us know. Hit us up personally or on the platform webpage on IG. Yeah, man, we gonna reach to y'all, man. We reach the people here, man. We love y'all.
Damn, I was gonna say something I forgot. I'm sorry. It happens. It's been some long days, bro. I'm out here fighting for conference championship. Fighting for my life. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, listen. Keep it rolling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really trying to expand this thing, and we're going to expand this thing. Like he said, to us, the pivot is the threshold. You know what I'm saying? And the irony is, those other guys are gone.
Who?
I'm not speaking their name. Because I don't like the way they did my boys. I don't like the way they did Fred Taylor and Channing.
I mean, damn, they gone. I ain't know that.
I ain't seen nothing.
I ain't seen
nothing. Not
in a long time.
I ain't seen nothing. I have to stop watching it, though.
Hey, treat people fairly. Be good people.
Facts.
All right? Treat people how you want to be treated. Hey. I'm saying karma is a mean young lady.
They killing the game.
Get what you put out, man.
Yeah.
My boy is preaching right now. That's why I say stop hating.
Energy.
Stop hating, man.
The man who lays on the floor cannot fall out the bed.
Facts.
My boy.
The universe of the
he's something else, bro. Like, he gotta stop.
The universe only work one way, man. The universe only work one way, man. I'm telling you.
He really teaching them though, bro.
It only work one way, man. The universe only works one way, bro. You get what you put out.
For sure.
Facts.
You feel me? And that even means if you put out some bogus energy to somebody, you're going to get that shit in return somewhere else in your life, man. So it just don't call it. It don't pay to do that, man. Try your best to be your best. And you'll get your best. You'll get that in return, man. So that's really what I got to say. Dreams come true. You know what I mean? Dreams are real, man. Chase them joints, man. Don't never not chase your dream. Don't never not do something in your day that's productive towards your dream. You feel me? Because ain't nobody else gonna do it. And if you don't, ain't nobody else gonna do it, man. So do something. You feel me?
Right.
And, man, we appreciate y'all,
yes,
man.
Lord.
The talent has no
division for sure. And we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate everybody who take the time to check us out, man. Like everybody said, man, if y'all got some stuff y'all want us to touch on, like the Justin Fields stuff, somebody wanted us to touch on that. Hit us up, man. Comment on the super pause. Comment on the videos, man. We read comments, we respond to all our comments and everything, man. So, man, look, man, we appreciate everything, man. So y'all already know, man. You tune into another highly underrated sports podcast. Please don't let it be the last. We out.
Touch it.
Boats coming in and out like the burger spot. Young nigga been getting all low. And the little bitch couldn't even believe her eyes. She see my face and then she froze. Just like this ice on my neck. Just like this ice on my wrist, little bitch. That boy let her talk on the neck until he got caught and fried like a fish. I'm coming for all my respect. And shawty man finna turn up in this bitch. The whole I done ran up a check. I just fucked up your rent on this motherfucker.